watching the Action Film Writer Series.
Devil's Valley Justice, written by Harold L. Brown. Fade in. Exterior back alley, night. Dark. Rain beats down on the pavement. Young Carlos, voiceover. What happened to Grandma? Ricardo, voiceover. She was raped, kidnapped, and taken to the United States to be a slave. We got the man who did it. Young Carlos. How did Grandpa die? Ricardo. A sheriff gunned him down. Flash of lightning, thunder, a phone rings, then John, voiceover. Deputy U.S. Marshal John Sage. Gracie. John? John, voiceover. I thought you were coming over tonight. Got some beer on ice. Gracie. You better get down here now. Brian Sage, 23, lies lifeless on the pavement. The back of a Phoenix DEA officer. She kneels beside him, cell in one hand. Exterior, Little Springs, town entrance, day. An Arizona-Sonora border town. A sandstorm blows in from the west. In the distance, the Mexican Sonora Madres are periodically visible through the sandstorm. A faded railway crossing sign wavers in the wind, marking a crumbling paved road crossing the north-south railway tracks that move freight between the United States and Mexico. Sandblasted sign reads, Welcome to Little Springs, Sage County, Arizona, 82 residents, the last spring water oasis in the desert. Everything is frozen in time, circa late 1800. Exterior, Little Springs, Main Street, continuous. Sand swirls around weather-beaten buildings. Tumbleweeds dance across the street past a prospector's burrow in front of the only watering hole, Last Gulp Saloon and Casino, 1875. Exterior, Main Street, Sheriff's Office, continuous. Brick building, handwritten sign on the door. Closed for funeral, also visible as a poster. Wanted, 2 sheriff's deputies to fill immediate openings. Contact sheriff. Another sign reads, Arizona Rangers, Sage County meeting tonight. Exterior, Sage Ranch, day. Sand dunes swirl in the ditches of a sandy dirt road that passes under the sign, Sage Cattle Ranch, established 1875. A rustic wooden weather vane blows intermittently. A stream of water pulses into an overflowing wooden watering trough. Exterior, Sage Family Cemetery, same time. Tumbleweeds blow across the desert, bouncing off sagebrush. Grains of sand pelt a horse-drawn hearse. In the background, sparse vegetation, cactus, and the Mexican Sierra Madres, which now appear closer. A family boot hill. Headstones. Sam Slinger Sage, Sheriff and Rancher, 1895 to 1988. Mary Sage, Wife and Mother, 1904 to 1968. William Sage, Sheriff and Rancher, 1933 to 1960. Catherine Sage, 1933 to 1960, wife and mother. A newer headstone, Angela Sage, wife and mother, 1958 to 2000. Nearby a coffin is lowered into the ground. Minister, voiceover. Lord, in life there is death. In death we face life. It's painful and it seems unfair, but we know you have a greater plan for Brian, beyond his 23 years with us. Our time is recorded for eternity. May Brian Samuel Sage rest eternally in the arms of his mother, Angela. Mourners. A clash of old in Western dress and young with jet black hair, pierced ears, and nose rings stand around the grave. One tall man stands out. John Sage, an aging deputy U.S. Marshal running out of time. Horseshoe mustache and a 3-day shadow. Western dress suit, black armband, and Western bow tie. He holds a black Stetson and stares past the coffin. Gracie Williams, 40, young-looking woman for the seasoned DEA special agent she is. His deceased wife's best friend, nudges him. He does not move. Another nudge. Gracie. John? John snaps back into the moment. He glances around and temporarily locks eyes with Katie Sage. Every time John looks at her, he sees Angela. She's only weeks away from turning 18. A rebellious daughter, a nose ring, and multiple ear piercings to prove it. Katie instantly turns away. John turns cold and detached and puts his Stetson on. He reaches for a shovel. He plunges the shovel into a mound of dirt, loads it, and slowly lets the dirt drop onto the coffin. Then he glances back at the hearse. Like he's on the clock, he speeds up, shoveling dirt into the coffin. Exterior, Sage Family Cemetery later. Katie stands alone at Brian's grave. Katie, damn you, wipes away the tears. Nobody understood me like you, Bea. She picks up a handful of dirt and lets it slowly fall through her fingers onto the grave. Katie, goodbye, Bea. She glances back at the mourners as they get in their vehicles, then at John. He's on his cell phone, all business. Her eyes turn cold. John holsters his cell phone. He watches two little boys chase a gopher into a hole. Then he notices Katie. After a moment, he walks toward her. She stares at the mound of dirt that is Brian's grave. He attempts to put his arm around her, to console her. She pulls away. John, don't you ever mess with drugs. Katie snaps.